What's up, guys? It's Vince with the Vinsanity Shred.
What's up, guys? Jeff Cavalier, AthleanX.com.
Well, since everybody's doing it, what's up, guys? Alan Roberts, Every Damn Day Fitness.
You gotta be so good that they can't ignore you, especially the ones that ain't done shit for you. Yeah, you know exactly what I mean. They stab you in the back and then they ask why you're bleeding. I don't trust words, I trust actions. I don't care what you heard, I'm not slacking.
My name's Alan Roberts. This is Every Damn Day Fitness. Please like, subscribe, click the little notification bell over here. Sometimes YouTube will tell you when I do shit. Sometimes they won't. Depends on how pissed they are at me. Just depends. And welcome to this week's episode of Stop Stealing Athlean-X's Material and Admit You've Been Doing It All Along, and Then I'll Leave You Alone, episode 2. So in episode 1, we saw that Vince from Vshreds has no problem remaking a tricep video of Athlean-X. And I had a few people comment like, well, that's just one video and it's not that similar and blah, 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 even though it's very fucking similar in my opinions. I'm sorry, guys. Very fucking similar. And I had a few people say, well, there's just one instance. And apparently, those are the people that are very, very friendly and fans of Vince from Vshreds and don't actually follow Athlean-X, because anybody that follows Athlean-X and then watches Vshreds knows it's fucking true. So I did find this video amongst many others. So if you're watching out there, Vince, many others. There could be many, 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 many episodes of this little segment. There really, really could be. But anyway, I thought I'd show, and I'm not going to talk as much in this one. I'm just going to let the information show for itself. So they're both talking about how to build a bigger bicep. So let's just get to it.
And I'm going to keep this video as short as possible.
We're going to try a new format for you this week. Really quick, short tips that you guys can take with you right to the gym.
You know, the thing I can say about the Justin Bieber of the fitness world, Vince really, really, really does commit. He truly commits. He's not just going to take like the actual information and remake it, and he's not going to take just the thumbnail and kind of rethink it. He's just going to take the thumbnail, take the information, and shit, even the format. I mean, this is like one of the very few videos that Athlean-X has done that he was trying to do this like Athlean-X Express, where it's very short videos with very quick. And for no reason, Vince just literally, decided to make his video extremely short. I'm sure it's just a fucking coincidence that he happened to say that. So let's continue.
What we're going to talk about in this video is a stretch reflex.
Today I want to show you how do you get bigger arms using the stretch reflex.
It is just so fucking blatant. It's so blatant.
And what I mean by that is when you get a dumbbell and you come back on the bench.
Guys, you've heard of the stretch reflex before, and you know that what it does is it allows for a more powerful contraction.
Your bicep here is stretched, completely stretched, and it can't go any farther. And when your bicep is stretched this far, you're actually going to get a stronger contraction when you come up, because the muscle doesn't want to be stretched any farther back.
By placing the muscle, in this case the biceps, in a stretch position at the bottom of a rep, that we then bounce off that back to the top to create a stronger contraction. The way that works, guys, your muscle is basically fearing that there's danger if it stretches any further than that, so it kind of creates a rebound contraction that then creates a more powerful contraction to the top.
All right, Vince, I know in the other video I was messing with you about being like the offspring of Vanilla Ice and, the crackhead Barbie doll and all that stuff, but you really need to stop, because this is not a collaboration with Athlean-X. You really need to listen to the fact that this is getting noticed by people. There are dozens of other videos, dude. Dozens of other videos that I've found that line up very, very similar to this, where you use the same camera angles, the same type of thumbnail, that you use the same verbiage, the same technical terms that I don't think you, in my opinion, of course, you don't even understand, kid. I really think that I have dozens of these lined up, dozens. So we can keep this going, but you could just stop and admit what you've done, apologize, and move on and make your own other content. I think you actually need to focus a little bit on all the people on your Instagram that are wondering why they paid you and didn't receive their products. I think you should maybe pay attention to that. But for real, I think you just need to stop with this, because like I said, this just gets worse.
There's one more tip. In order to get the optimal strength output from this stretch reflex, what you want to do is actually engage the opposite muscle of your bicep, which is your tricep.
What we want to do, though, is show you the right way to do it. When you get to the bottom, guys, you want to reciprocally inhibit the biceps, okay? So how you do that? You contract the muscle on the opposite side. You come here, you contract the triceps, and that allows the bicep to relax just a little bit more that you can then contract from here.
Who else right there thinks that Vince couldn't figure out how to say reciprocally inhibit? Who else? Anybody? Show of hands.
So when you go back, you're gonna bring the weight up, back down, and you wanna flex your opposite muscle, your tricep, and that will result in a complete stretch and allow for a stronger and more micro damage when you curl up.
What is the benefit of that, guys? More micro damage.
Go down, flex your tricep.
Contract the triceps, that relaxes the biceps, allowing us to go a little bit further, create a little bit more micro damage, and we come off of that.
For the first time in a long fucking time, I don't even think I need to say anything about that.
So guys, that one simple tip, getting a stretch reflex implemented into your next bicep workout, that's going to result in the most growth of your bicep.
So that, guys, that's the way you create two things: a stretch reflex for a more powerful contraction and a stimulus for more growth by causing more micro damage, more tears in the muscles.
So if you guys want big biceps, use that exercise in your next workout. Let me know if...
Guys, like I said, if you like these quick tips, let me know.
So again, here's my view on the reality of the situation. Vince is copying off Athlean X, word for word in a lot of cases. Like, line it up, word for word, format for format, thumbnail for thumbnail. He's just taking old Athlean X videos and remaking them. And you know what? I've had a few people say, well, Jeff didn't invent that exercise. Jeff didn't invent exercise. And they're fucking right. He did not invent exercise. However, at least acknowledge the fact of where you saw it, because there's no doubt, in my mind, of course, at least, and I'm sure hundreds of thousands of other people by now, there's no doubt that Vince is just taking those videos and remaking them. At least acknowledge it, because, I mean, this dude's making money off somebody else's work. The Athlean X team took time to put those videos together, took time to edit them, everything like that, took time to figure out the concepts. This kid is touting himself as an expert when there's nothing to prove that right now. He is literally using Jeff's knowledge for his own reputation. There's nothing to prove that he knows what the fuck he's talking about when looking at it in the scope of how much of this shit has he copied from Jeff and probably some other people. And Vince and the Vshreds crew, these videos can stop at any given time, even though I have dozens and dozens and dozens lined up to do for weeks and weeks and weeks. They can stop at any given time if there is just a simple acknowledgement publicly that this is what was happening. An apology to Athlean X and his team for, using their knowledge and their work to, bolster your own reputation as, as a, expert, even though you're using their information. But anyway, my name is Alan Roberts. This is Every Damn Day Fitness. Like and subscribe. Hit me up on Instagram at Every Damn Day Fitness. Hit me up on Twitter at Every Damn Day Fit. I'm also on Facebook at Every Damn Day Fitness, and I'm on the internet at everydamndayfitness.net, where you can find my coaching programs and my workout packages. God damn.